Hello, and welcome to another update video on SUI. Here on the SUI chart, we're currently, witnessing still ongoing grind. SUI is currently, I'd say, rather moving sideways for now, holding above all support levels, however. So the support areas and levels that are shared over the last few days, they are still being respected. They are still holding. You can see that this support area up there is located between $3.65 and $3.85. And this is still unchanged. I shared it with you guys yesterday. Yeah, I mean, the idea was that we leave the support area unchanged. So that was the right decision for now, okay? I didn't want to move it, even though we pushed a little bit higher, but my idea was maybe this is just a high B wave. So when we are dealing just from an educational point of view, once we get a high B wave, it typically is not the time to adjust support because it can just be a fake out, and a fake out doesn't really, let's say, make it necessary, or it doesn't really allow us actually to adjust support levels because it's actually not the new high. Well, it is, but it's not part of the next move to the upside. So for now, what we are tracking here is still the possibility that Ethereum could give us one more high and not Ethereum SUI. And the reason is that the last pullback here, this is all corrective in nature. I mean, I might even, it is even possible to say this was the, this was the third, and this is the fourth, because it does look a little bit like a three-wave move down. So, but again, what would the effect be? It would just mean I'm adjusting support slightly. And it is not so important, really, regarding the nano levels. But in these cases, personally, so you understand my thought process, I like to leave the price just a little bit more space. If two scenarios are possible and the support, let's say the support levels really only differ in very, very minor ways, I rather give it a little bit more space. Because what's the effect if I put it to tight support? People will set the stop to tight, and then the risk might be, hey, what is if we get this? Yeah, and then a small fake out, they get stopped out and we still rally. So give it a little bit more room. You can always set the tighter for yourself, but the overall idea was that as long as we're holding 365, there is no sign of a top yet. And so far, the price could still give us one more high. See, it's not absolutely needed to get that one more high, because I think Circle Wave 4 could start very, very soon. But for now, Circle Wave 3 can easily still be running. Someone asked me a few days ago, but you say that Circle Wave 3 is nearly done, but you still point, it for one more high. Yeah, I mean, but again, like probably 90%, 95% of that rally, which started down there, in Circle Wave 3 is done. We're talking about the last bit here. That's my take, while not confirming a top yet. So that means just probabilities that we're starting the fourth wave pullback increase. It also means that if we now start a deeper pullback, it wouldn't be a problem for the structure. It wouldn't even be entirely unexpected, no, because the move to the upside already looks very full, but one more high would just be ideal. And then the question is, if we get one more high, what would be next resistance? Here, the $4.30 level seems to be the next resistance level. If we zoom out a little bit, you see that here. That's the swing high from the 12th of May. And so ideally the price gets there. If that happens, I will adjust Fibonacci support higher for Circle Wave 4. And that would be the fourth wave that would then also be expected for Ethereum at some point. That would be the fourth wave that would be expected for Solana, and so on. So I'll keep you updated about that. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, I recommend you to check out our X channel for additional updates. For example, I cover ETH BTC here, other charts that we don't normally cover on YouTube, so check it out. Definitely not as many updates as in our Gold membership, but you still get a few more additional updates, and you can ask questions, engage with the community, a bit more interactive than YouTube. So check it out. Link is in the comment section. Thanks so much. See you over there. Bye-bye.